talking because you're going to have to help somebody. But they just didn't pick the supervisor. Because she was the pastor's cousin. Amen. They didn't get a church to the son because his daddy. You don't pass it down like a family business. You don't pass God's house down like a family business. Send him to school. Make that booger go to school and learn something, get a job so he can make a living. Because you can't come in here smoking joints, drinking and staying half drunk and think you're going to get folks sanctified and God going to bless you. You're a lying, stinking, sinning wonder. If we got to live holy, you have too with your lying, nappy-headed self. Folks done prayed and laid and all night long and stayed 3 days and fasted and all this, and you gonna just run in here, miss hot stuff. And you want to have an audience with the pastor. You get they tell you, the pastor will see you now, miss, whatever your name is. The pastor's door is right there, and he's standing, he come in the door. And you sit down. And take you about 10 minutes to cross your leg. Child, please. Those days are over. You're going to be in the army. You're going to have to come on in. You got to have your training. Your training, you got to give up stuff. You got to change clothes. I know they don't teach that no more, but I still do. You can't come in here looking like a corner hole. And think you're going to change anybody's mind about living right. Amen. I understand this is a new era and a new day. The young women are not going to go as forceful as we did. But don't put me up, because I'm still going to say you ought to be decent and in order. So if you want one of them sluts to look like a slut, get a slut and put the slut up. If you put me up, I can tell you, yes, I paid $1,500 and $2,000 for a St. John suit, but they long enough. They loose enough. And if I couldn't do nothing but ask Sister so-and-so to make me something like I did do out of a piece of material, I can still put it on and look good in it. And it still ain't got to show everything. Because what a man sees, if he can see all of it, he don't want none of it. Ooh-wee. Moving right along. Some folks want to get in the army, but they don't want to follow orders. You're going to have to take orders in here. They ain't got but one pastor to this church. And if you can't take orders, move on. Ain't no point in saying, I'm going to get out of this army and go to the Marines. No, you ain't fit for military service. Amen. You need to take orders. God have put leaders in the church. And that's why we have leaders. That's why you're sitting in an edifice like this one. That's why everything you turn around starts with a D. Everything you look at. Ain't nobody mad but the devil.